Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the Political Living Room. I am Karen. This is my living room. This is my Coca-Cola because I went to the beach and nothing is better after a hot day in the sun than Coca-Cola. And we're going to have a little political chat. Here we go. Yay. Okay. What are we looking at here? Well, a woman, 60-year-old woman, was beaten in the subway with her own cane. Somebody videotaped it. They caught it on video, but did they help her? No, of course not. Why would they? All right, let's take a look at what this says. This says, attacker pummels 60-year-old woman in New York City subway 50 times over 2 minutes with her own cane in shocking caught on video beating. I wonder if the person who was recording this on the phone even said, stop, help, somebody call the police, something. Or did they just, record it? Now, we're not going to watch the video for two reasons. One, because this is YouTube and they won't let me show it, The other reason is because this woman is not too much older than I am. She uses a cane. I also have very, 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 very mild mobility issues. My knees are not the best. I spend a lot of time doing knee physical therapy exercises to maintain my mobility. So when I saw this, I thought this could have been me. Like I said, I don't use a cane, but at this point, I would be hard pressed, let's just say, to get away from someone who is determined to catch me. And of course, our mayor, Eric Adams, has managed to find all kinds of money for migrants who are not even American citizens, but can't seem to find a goddamn dime to put enough cops in the subway to prevent this kind of crap. Okay, so let's go on. Let's take a look at the article. It says, all right, the attack happened just before 3:30 a.m. Friday when the woman was walking at the West 116th Street and Lenox Avenue station, NYPD officials told the Post. That station is crazy every time of day. I've taught up there, and you're on the train at, let's say, rush hour, 8 o'clock in the morning, and there's all kinds of human chaos floating about in the station. It's amazing. It's a terrible area. But I was also wondering, this woman was out at 3:30 a.m. Why is that? And I was thinking she could be a shift worker, and it's possible that her shift is from 6 p.m. to 3, and she's on her way home after working hard all day, or all night, as it were. And this is what befalls her. But regardless of why she's out there, again, keep in mind, Eric Adams has managed to find all kinds of money to throw at migrants. He is petitioning the governor to fast track these migrants so that they can get into jobs, but can't seem to find a damn dime to protect actual American citizens in New York City by putting cops in the police station. In the subway station. He can't seem to figure out how to do that. It's insane. Let's keep going. The shocking 2-minute video shows the unidentified male lunging at the woman with an umbrella and the woman trying to fight him off with her cane. I love that. I love that she defended herself. Awesome. The suspect is able to grab the woman's cane as she falls to the ground screaming. Of course, she is 60 years old with mobility problems. Brave though she was, or is, because she's still alive, there should have been a cop there. I don't care what anybody says. There should have been a cop there. And if there was a station agent there, those booths should be equipped with panic buttons so when shit like this goes down, you can summon the cops immediately. But nah, migrants, got to take care of the migrants. Let's keep going. The suspect is able to grab the woman's cane as she falls to the ground screaming. The man then strikes the woman with her own cane more than 50 times in the head, stomach, leg, arms, back, and hands so hard that the wooden implement falls apart. And yet somebody's standing there catching this on video and does nothing. I swear to God. Okay. The woman, who is on her back at this point, manages to grab what is left of her cane away from the deranged man, who then starts pummeling her head with his fists. So this woman probably has a concussion. She may very well have broken bones. She is 60 years old. More than likely, she will never fully recover from that beating. But Eric Adams manages to find money for migrants while this is what happens to American citizens. He also manages to find all of this money for these migrants and can't manage to reopen psychiatric facilities. So people like this actually get some help and are less likely to commit these heinous acts. Amazing, right? Amazing that Adams and the other Democrats who are behind this ridiculous migrant crisis can find all of this money to throw at these people who are here illegally and that nobody wants here. But we can't manage the city's actual problems that we already had before these individuals show up. I think it's hideous. So we're looking at a picture now of this woman on the ground. And you can see she's dropped all of her stuff, and you can see the guy coming at her. And let's just make this a little bigger. It says, she was rushed to a nearby hospital where she is thought to be in stable condition. The unidentified suspect fled before the police arrived. Of course he did. It's unclear how the argument between the two started. Argument? This isn't the result of an argument. This is the result of some unhinged guy having a confined space with no cops to attack somebody. That's what it is. Okay, so here is a picture of her. I love it. Check her out, man. Check her out. She is badass. She is a brave, brave woman. And look at this. You can see the person who shot this video was probably fairly close. But God forbid, God forbid you should intervene. This guy who beat her up is so much bigger than she is. I do not think that I could stand by and watch some man beat the crap out of some woman, but just catch it on video. I really don't think I could. I really do not think I could. I really do think I would have to intervene in some form or fashion. Let's keep going. In the shocking video, the man continues to throw punches and yell at the stunned woman while his own pants start to fall down with effort. You're going to tell me this person's not psychotic and or high? Uh-huh. Yeah, I've got beachfront property in Death Valley that you might want to look at. Let's keep going. The woman remains motionless on the ground for a few seconds until the suspect kicks her several more times before the video cuts out. It's just sickening. Absolutely sickening. The NYPD responded to the 911 call of an assault about 3:30 a.m., the sources told the Post, but during the video of the beating, no MTA workers, police, or subway riders intervened. Nobody. They just stood there and let it happen. Even the person recording it on video just stood there and let it happen. They stood there and let a 60-year-old woman get her ass beat by some lunatic. As far as no MTA worker intervening, I don't know. It's 3:30 in the morning. They've gotten rid of the station agents. So are there even any MTA agents in these stations at that hour? There used to be. What's the mayor going to do about this? Anything? Thoughts? Prayers? Nothing? Or are all the financial resources of New York City going to go to the migrants? I'm betting on the migrants. I think the migrants are getting the money. And I think that the policing in New York City is going to continue to be toothless and useless. I was on my way to my regular Friday gig, right? And so I got off the subway, and there's this guy in there. And somehow or another, he's managed to get access to this outlet that's about, I don't know, 7-8 feet off the ground. And he's got this long ass charger, and it's plugged into the outlet there. And he's laying up against the pillar in the subway station. I was looking at this, and I thought, well, there must not be any cops here, because certainly they wouldn't allow this. Isn't this like a theft of services or trespassing or some damn thing? Okay. So I was looking at the homeless person. Then I turned to look where I'm going. I see 3 cops standing right there looking at him. I was thinking of saying something, but then I was like, what are you going to say? They're looking at the guy doing this shit. They know he's not supposed to do it, but God forbid, one of them should actually intervene. Why? Why bother? 3 very young women, by the way. They were all shorter than me. I'm 5'4.5". And I was thinking, the homeless person is male. If he actually decides to fight them, I don't know. I would not expect that they would do well. It's amazing, though, isn't it, that the cops are more worried about protecting themselves than they are about protecting the citizens of New York City. All right, there you go. The computer just crapped out. I am buying a new computer this week, so we will have less of this. I will see you in the next video, and you will see me in the next video. And until then, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having the political chat with me, and I will see you later. Have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. Bye.